Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Taskman series. We're already 10 episodes in. That's kinda crazy. I just wanted to start this episode with a few things. One, thank you for the support. It's incredible. It's genuinely surreal that people like the stuff I make. And that's awesome, and I will always appreciate that. I also want to say that due to a technical foul on my part, I accidentally lost not just my Taskman editing project, but all of my editing projects. So I had to remake a lot of my Taskman stuff. No clips or anything were lost. You didn't miss any progress. The intro, outro, a few edits that would repeat on occasion had to be remade. So if you notice anything is slightly different, that's why. And actually with the intro, I thought, why not take the opportunity, turn a shitty mistake into something good and improve it in a few ways. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Taskman series. Let's get into it. Construct the first tier of the Fort Finicky Town Hall. A construction level of 10 is required. It requires 24 limestone bricks and 120 oak planks. I don't fully remember how this works. It's been a while. So I made the refined oak planks, which did confuse me because I was like, how do you refine the oak planks? I forgot that this table is two halves, like both halves do something different. I remember that confused me the first time I was here too. Hopefully the third time I'm here, it will not confuse me, but let's be honest, it probably will. 10 oak frames, 6 stone wall segments. I already made the stone wall segments, I got the refined oak planks, I just need to turn these into frames now. I think I might have said this the first time I did Fort Finicky, but I'm so stoked there's a way to train construction that's not just breaking and putting down a new chair for 8 hours a day. I absolutely despised construction and always thought there was so much potential in it. I still want an update like they did with Edgeville, where you can fix it after the quest where it gets destroyed. Like with Berg de Rot, that place stinky as hell. And the vampire quest line's been over. Let's fix that place up. Now we put all of it together and we get ourselves a Town Hall Tier 1 blueprint. And now, where do we build you? I don't know, man. It's just, there's something about this concept. Oh, there we go. There's something about this concept that is so satisfying to me. Sorry, that was weird. By the power of Gothics, I'm finsta manifest a whole building. Thank you, Gothics. 49 construction, and we now have access to the town hall. I am unfamiliar with, there's a bank in here, that's something. There's a quest in here, which I'm not gonna do, obviously. Choose an option, ascend. It's a very nice looking place. I don't know functionally what it's for, but it's very, very nice to look at. Obtain a unique piece of gear from the Dungeoneering reward shop. Back to the dungeons I go, because I didn't spend enough time there. The worst part is I didn't actually finish any dungeons, so I wasn't making points while I was doing that grind last episode. So our options are the gem bag upgraded, the lost staff, store up to 1,000 law ruins. The nature staff, which is definitely one of these. The shield bow sight, smithing auto heater. I can buy this right now. You know what? I don't really feel like going back into the dungeon. I'm buying a smithing auto heater. Obtain a god staff and unlock the divine storm spell. A magic level of 60 is required to equip the staff. The spell must be cast a total number of 100 times inside the mage arena before it can be used elsewhere. I wasn't actually 100% sure if you needed to get the cape and the staff to start casting. I guess you do, because it just says you are not yet ready to fight the battle mages. But hey, this is an upgrade. I got a new staff and a new cape. Ah, right. I forgot about this part. You have to beat his ass. Wait, he's owning me? Stop. I'm losing. I have to use a freaking air battle staff because I didn't bring ruins. Because I don't plan ahead. Because I'm made of stupid. What the hell is this thing? Is that what Dark Beasts look like now? Oh my god, he's hot. Okay, so you do have to do all these parts. I honestly, I couldn't remember. I knew this was a thing, I just didn't remember if you had to do this before you could fight in the arena, so thing. Obviously praying to the boy Guthix because, I mean, I have taste. Oh, I do get the staff for free. Wait, was I supposed to do that? Potentially no. But it's fine. I mean, surely they would expect people to do that if this, you know, it's part of the process, right? If you're wearing the cape if they have an affinity with, they just stare at you and say, Hail Guthix over and over again. Yeah, that's very productive. Yeah, I get it, man. You can go. Congratulations, you can now cast the Divine Storm spell that I did. Wow! I imagine Divine Storm not that useful, but a new cape and a new staff is very useful. I assume the Gothic staff spell is still special is still useful because it's like it cuts defense, right? And that's tight. We like that. Cut through the web. Clear the shortcut inside the exiled Calphite hive. I hope I get a task that allows me to make money soon, because while I was out here, I was like, oh, I can buy some ruins, and then I was like, ooh, no, I can't. I am poor. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. I did it. I really did it. Register a total of 2 unique items in the Chaos Elemental section of your boss collection log. I have a feeling this is not gonna be as easy as it was last time. We did just get an upgrade on our gear, but I don't think it's sizable enough for this to not be a pain in the ass. The Gothic staff spec is actually kinda sick. I smoked them I hit them for a 3K, which I think is the highest I've ever hit in general so far. And the defense debuff, I'm into it, dude. It's actually more sizable of an upgrade than I thought. Look at that. We're toasting his ass.
They will make a
hello?
fine addition to my collection.
Sorry? Probably safe to assume that's some necromancy teaser. Stop unequipping my shit, you pink idiot. Kill him, please. Hit him. Oh, no. Hit him. Do damage to the man. You're joking. You son of a bitch. Why does this keep happening to me? There's 10 kills. The guy's talking to me again. I don't know who that is. And I don't like him. I mean, he's coming in talking shit. Even the mightiest of living creatures are nothing compared to the denizens of the underworld. Bitch, do I know you? You don't know. I guarantee in months from now, I'm gonna be whipping your ass and you're talking all this garbage. We should now have enough marks of war. Oh, we just need 10 boss kill. We can now buy the hub teleports, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I hope not a task. I should have checked that first. I really need to get into the habit of checking that before I just do it. While we're here, I mean, I may as well... I mean, let's spend these, the few lost wills I have, some random aesthetics. I got a title, forgotten, accurate, more oddments. At first I was like, I'm not really all that stoked about the oddments, until I realized you can buy a legendary pet. The fire lichen, I did not know it was a legendary. I could claim Felix, but I'm not gonna do that because I hate Felix and I don't want him to be anywhere near me. I think now that I got this teleport, I'm ready to set in and get to work. Is there not one that just says bossing? Can I not just type this in? I always keep my 1 slot in my bank as the boss I'm currently doing. So I can just hit 1, load it up, and get back to business. And then I organize my bank later when it's full of half-drinking potions and etc. and etc. Got a dragon longsword? Interesting. Obviously not unique. Am I excited about this? I guess it's fine. The 2-hand it's gotta be better. It's just a decent alch, I think. It's just cash, which I'm more than okay with. I was saying earlier how I needed money, so I'll accept it with wide arms, open widely arms. I'm dying. Guys, I found another funny rock. This guy is like, this is his mouth, that's his nose, and these are his eyes, and he's like, This game's got the funniest rocks I've ever seen. The Chaos Elemental grind is going to be a long one. I haven't mentioned it yet, but the drops are a little ridiculous. If I'm understanding correctly, you can go to Revenants for a lot of the drops. It mentions it in the task, but I'm currently locked in. I've decided that I'm going to go for whatever I get next from the Chaos Elemental. Based on the numbers, it actually seems the most likely I get the pet, because every 500 kills is a threshold, which makes it a little less rare. With that said, the outline of my trips is thus. Every 2 trips or so, give or take, depending on how lucky I am with food drops, I was off to Catherby to catch more fish and to cook said fish. At a point during this grind, I ran out of prayer potions because I didn't really have that many to begin with, so I started needing to make sure I kept those up. Luckily, we do have an unlock that allows me to make prayer potions up to a certain amount whenever I need them, which means every Renar seed drop I get from the boss is going to be a huge boon. I also want to mention that I figured out last episode when I got that achievement for having the Chaos Elemental unequip items for me a certain amount of times, that was actually its own task, so I went ahead and marked that off. There's our 75th Chaos Elemental kill. We're only 25 kills off of getting... Is it a first boss portal? I don't know. Can you teleport to the Chaos Elemental? I feel like you can't just because it doesn't have its own arena, but I hope you can. That would be very helpful. There is my 100th Chaos Elemental kill. Oh my god, my inventory is always such a mess. I hate it. We're going to get out of here. And we are going to claim our next War's Retreat reward. We can now unlock the boss portal. Unlock the second attunable portal. Wait, we already had one attunable portal? Hold up. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't even know you started with one. Yeah, like I thought, I figured since it didn't have an arena, you can't actually teleport to the Chaos Elemental, which would have been nice because it saves me some quick teleports, some quick teleports in the long run. But unfortunately, that is not an option. But hey, for the future, we'll have 2 boss portals. A tragedy, to be sure. Another Dragon 2-hand. Is it a decent alch at least? I mean, it's okay. I'll take it. You know what? No complaints here. In comes the 3rd Dragon 2-hand. No complaints. No complaints at all, because every time I get one, it is 132k that I don't want to say desperately need, but I need, I desire, I would like to have. This is going to be a big kill. This is my 200th kill, which means I will unlock the Altar of War. This is going to be a big deal. It saves me, I mean, mostly just quick teleports, but at this point, I'll take it. Yeah, there's 200 Chaos Elemental kills. So now, when we're done with this trip, I'll be able to recharge my prayer at the, War's Retreat, which will be extremely useful. I had a realization that is going to shift my Chaos Elemental grind past this point. From your perspective, it won't change a whole lot. On my side, it exchanges a lot of the tedium for just having to spend a lot of money. I remembered that the Gobi supply shop existed, so instead of fishing, cooking, and occasionally doing herb lore for potions, I was now spending all the money I had accrued thus far on supplies. It is also a pertinent time to mention that I have finished, since last time we checked in, 2 Gobi reputation tasks, one being the reputable title, the other, fortunately enough, being a discount in the supply shop. So I'm sitting here organizing my bank, just waiting for the shop to restock, and I realized that I have all these ashes and bones from the Lost Wills event, and I am allowed to use them. There is a rule that states Why did I close the page? I knew I was gonna read it. You are allowed to use bones and ashes for prayer experience whenever you see fit, however you see fit. You may also freely hand in daily challenges for prayer. I have not been doing daily challenges. I think my daily challenges are, I am gonna go use all this stuff and see how many prayer levels we can get, because every prayer level is gonna help this grind out. Most of the bones and most of the ashes have been sacrificed to their respective deities. We're gonna end with 53 prayer, which is pretty good. That's 6 levels. I will take it. This whole time in the background, I've just been looking to squeeze the most benefits I can get out of everything to make it a little less brutal. Unfortunately, my biggest problem, the accuracy, I don't think I can do anything about. I'm actually gonna go full defense XP for magic. I mean, it's a little weird, and I hope I remember to switch it again later. I feel like this drop is ridiculous, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to check later. Getting 3 herb drops is already a weird drop here, because it's like extremely rare for some reason. But getting 3 of the same herb seems insane. Post commentary me, is this as crazy as I think it is? So if we take a look at the numbers here provided by the wiki, we can see that I don't know enough about math to figure out how crazy this is. We interrupt your regularly scheduled chaos elemental killing to say that I have hit another threshold of the Gobi reputation unlocks. We have a bank at a waterfall area. I don't know where that is, but it's probably good. Holy shit. We got an item. Oh my god, I'm like stun locked. What? I genuinely, I don't even think I'm not gonna get any use out of it. I guess it's kind of cool to have. I was running lowish on cash. We were getting a little down there, so I'm glad to see it. Wow, that was an absurd grind. I do have my drop log here. I didn't start tracking. I realized I should probably start tracking pretty late into the whole thing. I ended up with 49k chaos ruins, 2.1k death ruins, a lot of mithril darts that I don't think will ever be used. I think a good portion of this stuff is just gonna be for like disassembling later when I have invention. We got 7 dragon 2 hands at the time I started tracking. How many do we have total? 9. So we're over drop rate for those. Some other things that happened in the background. What else is worth mentioning? I'm at 65 defense now. I've been doing clue scrolls. This is my current stack. Get off this damn screen. There's probably other things, but I'm still sort of in disbelief. Thank you for watching this episode of the Taskman series. Next episode, we go back to the beginner tier, because during the duration of this grind, necromancy was released.